Now then, guys, welcome to Strasz Gaming. I'm Luke, and this is my continuation of my Journeyman save on Football Manager 2019. We have just won the Premier League. We're about to get into the Champions League final. We're 18 days away, but there's bits of information coming in about me being Manager of the Year in the Premier League, which is awesome, which is amazing for us. So that's good. King wins Football of the Year award. I don't know if that is it's English Football Player of the Year, which is a bloody good honour. Arsenal players named in Team of the Year. We've pretty much got the whole back four near enough sorted out. Binch and also Pixton, Lars in goal. Service and Waring, surprisingly, aren't on the strikers list, which fair dues. They didn't get anywhere near the top goal scorer. There's people there getting bonuses and all that sort of stuff. Have I missed anything else? Not really, no. So I'm going to just keep continuing on from here. If there's any cool little bits of information, we'll go to that. I have obviously looked at the jobs that are going as well. Nothing really amazing just yet, so I'm going to keep an eye on that as well. So I'm just going to keep going forward. We'll get into this Champions League final. We'll have a quick look at this squad at the end of that as well, so just bear with us. So the FA Cup finals just happened. Manchester City have just won the FA Cup, which is fair dues. I didn't want to win it at all, honestly. I'm a bit worried here. It says I've got players on international duty coming up to the Champions League final. I really hope that's not true because I want a full squad for the Champions League. So anyway, 14 days still to go. 2 weeks. I'll see you in 2 weeks. So we're about to face Lyon. We're here. They finished third in their league. We won the Premier League. So it's Premier League champions versus the team that finished third in France. And look at the dominance. I've just like, look, France. Look at the dominance of PSG. They're just ridiculous. They just run away with that league all the time. And I'd love to get myself a chance to try and beat them guys. They only lost once, which is crazy. But yeah, so here's the challenge then. So here's the squad. Not the squad. Here's the squad for the Champions League final. And this is how we're going to be lining up. And it's just, look at that. I've never had proper 5-star players like that before. We have got Lars in goal. Nick Back is going to be starting. It's his first game he's played in a while. But we're going to play him. He's our best right back. He's better than what we've Benjamin anyway. So he's coming in with Arab, Service and Lovrak at left back. I don't know whether Lofbrak or Van der Bush. I'm thinking whichever one of them has got the better rating. I'm thinking Van der Bush. I think he's just played that little bit better for us this season. Pixton and so can be. I want to play Binch, but he's got a bit of a knock. He's not fully fit, but he is ready to play, and I don't want to risk him. I really don't. So Sokambi's going to start there. Dave, Longsdale, King, and Sajenko. I think this is good enough. I think this squad is good enough. Lonsdale in the middle is probably the problem. Obviously, Penny is coming back from injury again. Same thing, only 45 minutes. I'm not going to risk him. There's no point. We don't want to injure him too much. Yes, it is the Champions League final, and we should be probably risking players, telling them to get out there, play the best they can. But they've got real players still. They've still got Dembele. Is that Wilnock from Joe Wilnock from Arsenal, I believe. I don't know any of the other players. I probably should, but I don't. Anyway, so we're just going to get into this. Look at this. Fully regened up team. And I'm just not used to seeing that. I'm really not. I'm quite happy with where we are and how far I've come in this save. Because like I say, normally, I've won everything by now what I wanted to do. And like I say, last season, I think it was round about here where we won with Leicester City with the Premier League. And I think it only took us 8 seasons to do it, win the Premier League. I thought we were going to get a goal straight away. Yeah, win the Premier League and Champions League with Leicester. And then, obviously, Sunderland this year, we got sacked. And, yeah, so just this journeyman has took me on a bit of a journey. But we're going to keep going, trying to, hopefully we win today. I really want us to win the Champions League. It'll be the first ever time that first ever time Arsenal, have won the Champions League. So we've just got to go out there and do it. Nick Back's in. Can he get the cross of King to Nick Back? Can't get the cross there. And it's going to be Leon. No, it's not. Arab wins the ball. Cross coming in. King crosses. Dave's there. Dave scores. Puts us 1-0 up in the final. It's his 9th goal of the season. Again, he's been struck with a few injuries, to be honest with you. Arab coming all the way from centre-back to win that ball there. Sokambi plays a wonderful ball to Paul King, who gets himself another assist for the season. That's a good header from Dave on that left-hand side, and we go 1-0 up. Right, we've got a throw-in. I don't like us having throw-ins because we always give the ball away, and we have. By the way, also, I didn't say Frank Lampard. Oh, I thought that was going to be a sending off. Frank Lampard is the manager for Lyon. Right, cross comes in now. We can't do anything. Nick back picks the ball up. He's looking tired. I think Benjamin obviously is going to have to make an appearance for him. Maybe at the start of the second half. We'll just see how his condition is. Paul King whips it in. Sokambi goes close. He goes close. A goal before half-time would be lovely. Obviously not for Olympic Lyonnais, I think is their full name. Olympic Lyon, I think it is anyway, that everyone else calls them. Right, Pixton. I might have really butchered their name then. Apologies, guys. Right, Sajenko's in. Surely he scores, and he doesn't. He puts it wide. We get a corner, though, so it must have been a save or some sort of deflection that made the shot be that bad. So we'll let him off with that. It's been a long half. It really has. Right, we're 1-0 up. I'm pleased. Keep this going. We're going to go back out. I'm not going to make any changes. Probably Nick Back is going to be the first guy that's going to come off. His conditioning's not too bad there. Do not concede from a free kick. They go close. We have, to be honest, we haven't had all the possession. We're normally the team with all the possession. We just haven't had it. King to Dave. I don't know why Dave's taking the throw-ins on this right-hand side. It's really confusing me. So we've now not got cover on this left-hand side. Get back over there, Dave, please. Right. Goal kick. Lyon, I feel like I'm going to get back into this game. I just don't want heartbreak. We haven't lost in... Well, since Leicester knocked us out of the FA Cup, we haven't lost. And I just want us to keep going. Well, I'm going to have to make some subs. I think Waring's going to have to come on. Stenko's not having a great time up front today. Joe Wilnock. I pointed him out at the beginning. He scores. I'm going to make the changes now. Nick Back's going to come off. He's looking tired. We'll bring on Benjamin, and then we're going to bring on Waring as well. Up top, 2 subs. On we go. 54 minutes, maybe a little bit earlier than normal, but we'll skip it. I don't want to see it. I really don't. They managed to score from a throw-in. Why can't we do that? Time to show some passion. Lyon have been the better team. They're saying that. Look at their ratings. They haven't been. I think it's just been a very stalemate. 50% possession now. Waring's picked the ball up. Crosses it in. Dave's there. Makes it 2-1. Waring's with the assist. And it just comes from their keeper making a very, very poor free kick. King wins the header, passes it to Waring. He looks up, crosses it in. And just Dave's just running in. There's no one there. The keeper's just running back to his box, not ready for it. Davey's on a hat-trick. This is a fantastic game for him to come back and play. I'm thinking maybe... I don't know who to bring on next. I'm just going to see how it goes. I'm not going to rush to make any substitutes yet. We've made the 2 subs. If it goes to extra time, it goes to extra time. And we can work off from that. But Dave, going down in the box. Is it a penalty? No, it's not. Play continues on. Dave tries to win the ball. It doesn't. Right. Just calm down, lads. Keep the ball now. That's it. Lonsdale crosses in. King's there. Goes, do you know what? I'm going to tell him to pass a bit short. Let's try and keep the ball now. 10 minutes to go for his lift in the Champions League trophy. And I'm not going to make any subs. There's no point me making any subs. That was a bit dangerous. We'll just leave it the 2 we've made. We'll see what happens. Paul King crosses it to Waring, and Waring is there. 3-1. 3-1. That is sensational. I think we've got one hand on this trophy. We're so close to winning the Champions League for the first ever time in Arsenal's career. And it's just going to bolster me up, and their keeper should have done better. And this Arsenal team is just fantastic. I just don't understand why we didn't win everything. We won the League Cowbell Cup. It would have been nice to win the FA Cup as well. I am going to make a sub now. Who am I going to take off? What am I going to do? I'm thinking... What am I thinking? I'm thinking Binch. Take Sokambi off. He's had a good season. Let's get Binch on the pitch. Again, he's been injured. We might as well... He's played a part to get us into the Champions League. He really has. Waring's is in. He's almost in for his second goal. 2 minutes to go. 1 minute to go now. And I just want this whistle to go. We've pretty much done it. I'm not going to say it too much, but I think I may have just won the Champions League with Arsenal. Waring's is in. Surely this makes me an Arsenal legend, right? Because how long was Wenger at the club for? Yes, he was good. Yes, he won the Premier League for him and a couple of cups, but he didn't win the Champions League, didn't he? He didn't win the big one. And overall, now I need to think about the save. Do I continue on, or do I end the journeyman there with winning the Champions League? I don't think I do. I'm just going to keep going. I feel like I have to leave England now, though, because we've been here, we've done it. I just don't know what to do. And we're lifting the Champions bloody League. We've won it. We've won the big one. Number one. Number bloody one. We've done it. We've absolutely done it. I'm so happy with that. I'm pleased. Well done. Oh, right. We might as well have a look at the team now and just go through the team review. We win a quadruple. I don't think it's quite the quadruple we wanted. The Premier League, the Carabao Cup, the Community Shield, and what else is the other one? And Champions League in the Premier League, yeah. So, yeah, we're champions. That's good. I'll quickly do the press conference. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm just going to say all the good stuff. Money's paid out. We received only 17 million for winning the final. Strasz, one of England's top managers. Oh, have I got myself into the Hall of Fame? Let me just have a quick look. World Hall of Fame. Am I? I'm 9th. I'm the 9th best English manager. That's amazing. I've actually got myself to be the 9th best English manager. See, I want to kind of stay in England now and win the FA Cup, win the league one more time, and just see how far I can push myself up. But I don't think I'll beat Bob Paisley. And I'll have to be here forever to do that. So, I'm not quite far near national. I'm a few points off that yet. And then, obviously, worldwide, I'm nowhere near, I don't think. We'll go worldwide. Yeah, I'm thousands of points off yet. I'm here to catch Wenger, to be honest with you. That's the plan. Can I get myself to be the 20th? I want to be the best. And that's Alex Ferguson. He's on 4. His score is 4,890. Pep Guardiola is obviously still going. I don't think he's retired yet. He's still going. He is available. Actually, he's not in management at the minute. Where were you? Milestones. He was at Tottenham. And then he's been sacked by Tottenham. Interesting. What about Jose Mourinho? I'm shocked he's at PSG, so he's obviously going up there because he's winning everything. Alotti is there. He's still at a club. Zidane, are you still at Real Madrid? Yes, you are. Zidane's actually on here. He's put himself up in a good place, really, and he's Zidane. He's only won 7 other trophies as well. So anyway, enough of that. I'm quite happy with that. So, yeah, we're praised by the supporters. Arsenal board happy with the Champions League win. I'm bloody happy with the Champions League win. I'm going to praise Paul King. He has been sensational. We will look at the players. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to skip ahead to our season awards and all that sort of stuff. Arsenal paid out £22 million shared among... Yeah, for winning. Yeah, that's nice. So, yeah, so I'll be back in a sec. And I'll have a look at the awards and all that sort of stuff. And we'll ponder on what we're going to be doing next. So here we are then for the awards. The Arsenal Best 11, where are they now? I don't really know about that, to be honest with you. And the season awards. Fans Player of the Season is Paul King. And Paul King is my Player of the Season. He has come out of nowhere. I say nowhere. He was here and he played 4 games for us last season. 10 games the season before. Prior to that, 21 games and 30-odd games. He didn't look that great until I looked at his stats a little bit better. So he had 62 caps for Scotland, 21 goals. And I thought, he should be playing more football, and he's good. If you look at his reports, he's better than now Chiesa and Reece Nelson. And Reece Nelson was the one I was kind of putting ahead of him. Nelson's 28 years of age. He ain't going to be at this club for much longer, I don't think. He's been here all the time. But anyway, goal of the season. Ollie won goal of the season against Wimbledon. I take it this is it. Obviously, it's going to be in a cup game. It was a 5-0 drilling. So what was it? It just comes out of it. I think I remember this. He just smashes it. Yeah, that's a great goal. I think it was to put us 5-0 up. It was probably one of his first starts as well. Signing of the season, Arab, £82 million from Leicester City. Again, he's had such a good season. Look at that. I've never had a full 5-star player before. That's nice to see. Young signing of the season. No, young player of the season, sorry, is Zinchenko. Stats then. So top goal scorer is Ashley Waring with 28 goals for the season. He had 14 league goals, 33 appearances, 5 assists in the league, 2 player of the matches. Overall, he had 28 goals. What else? 8 assists, 6 player of the matches, 2 yellow cards. He's had a very good season. Arab, no, what's the next one? So yeah, highest rating, Paul King. Most assists, Paul King with 25. We've just looked at him. He's just been the best player so far. Pass completion is Ollie, and 90%. He is going to be a superstar as well. He's only 2.5 stars, worth 16 million quid. A Spanish midfielder. If we go to somewhere in Spain, I definitely will be looking at signing this kid, because I think he's going to be a bit good. I really do. Who else have we got? Most player of the matches awards, Paul King. He's just doing really well. Most yellow cards, Arab. And we haven't had a red card in the league. I'm pretty sure we had one in one of the Champions League matches or something like that. I'm sure we had. But according to this, no red card. Season review. Obviously, we won the Champions League. We've won the Premier League. We lost to Leicester. We won the Carabao Cup. And we won the Community Shield. The FA Cup, that's a bummer. That really is. And end of season team meeting. Right. Squad dynamics, everyone's looking good and happy, which is nice. I've got to go challenging for the title. What are we doing? Congratulations on winning the title, a great achievement. Now our job is to make sure we retain it next time out. Yes, we'll be saying that. If we stay here, we're going to try and win the league if we can. We've got some good youngsters coming through. We're not going to stay here. We're not. I think in my head, I don't want to stay at Arsenal anymore. I feel like we've done what we can here now. We'll just confirm that. Anything else we need to look at? Wearings, no. We'll have a quick look at the past clubs that we've been at, see how they're getting on. So we'll have a look at York first. York, where are you? 19th in League One. So they've got themselves up into League One. So they've got promoted from League Two, got relegated, and then have they stayed in or did they get relegated? Let's have a look. I think they've been relegated. 19th relegation, isn't it? Oh no, they've managed to just stay up. And look at that, they played in the same league that Bolton did, and Bolton have just got themselves promoted back into the Championship. It's good to see York, actually, in League One. We didn't get on that far. We League Two to Bolton, and then, yeah. So, who have they still got? They still got Paul Gratzel. He's their captain. That was a signing and a half for him. It really was. I brought him in on a free, and he's just played. Look how many games he's played for him. He's just been sensational. Yeah, Paul Gratzel. Good player. So then we'll have a quick look at Bolton then, because they've been in the same league. Obviously, they've been having their troubles. They really have. We managed to keep them up in the Championship, and then we left. So I can't remember where we left, round about there somewhere. Was it 15th? There we go, the 15th place. I think that's where we were. Then we left when they finished 20th. They've got themselves relegated, then got themselves promoted and back up, which is good to see. So Cardiff, I believe, are in the Championship, and I think they've done well. I can't remember if they're in the Cardiff. They might actually be in the Premier League with us, and I've not really paid attention this season. Everton, by the way, have got themselves back promoted. I didn't realise they got relegated. Watford are back up in the league. Leeds are back in playoffs. They're in the playoffs, along with Huddersfield as well. So that's good to see. Let's have a look at the Premier League then. So yeah, Cardiff actually managed to stay up. They were here. I think Cardiff got themselves promoted last season back up into the Premier League. They managed to stay up. 10 points clear, quite comfortable to be honest with you. And then Leicester City, obviously 10th place, kind of doing what they're doing there. I think that Leicester team will be good eventually. So the teams we've been at have been all right. Let me just have a quick look. I've got to look at the jobs and have a look at the staff and blah 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 and all that sort of thing. So, oh my God, the Barcelona job's up for grabs. The Barcelona job is up for grabs, ladies and gentlemen. View job advert. There we go. Apply for job. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be really, really interesting. So, yeah, Barcelona. There's no one else. There is no one else other than... Yeah, that's the big club I might hopefully go to. So, I'm going to leave it on a cliffhanger here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. Tune in for the next episode to see if we're at a new club. We've won the Champions League. We've won the league. We've done everything in England apart from the FA Cup. But I'll let that go. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. I'll see you guys later on.